Alright, before I do begin this video, which which kind of will be titled, "Why did I throw out all my certificates and awards, and why did I burn them? Some I burned them, some I tore them. Why did I do that?" My request to you is, please do not, jump into conclusions or take what I'm saying out of context. Because here I'm sharing something which I wouldn't recommend for anyone, but I'm sharing my experience. So watch the whole video. First, watch the whole video. Understand the context in which I'm saying, and then form your own conclusions. And lastly, whatever actions you take, remember, you have to hold yourself responsible. Don't say, "Oh, Loy said tear all your certificates, throw all your awards, burn them," and then you do it and you proudly show it on social media. I know one idiot who did that. Okay, he tore his mark sheets and his graduation certificate, put it in a dustbin and said, "This is useless." Thankfully, he was not my client or customer. And then he was bragging about it, and I don't know, and didn't interact or see his post after that. I don't know who he was, but I'm very sure he regretted what he did. Okay, so let's start. Why did I burn and tear all my certificates, awards, all this? Why? And if you actually see my videos, if you see my videos, the ones where I show the books at the back, look at the top of my head, you'll see orange boxes. Those are actually from a courier company called Kerry. They sell these boxes. It's very famous here in Thailand. In these boxes, I've kept all my trophies. If you see my old videos, very, very old, or even the ones that I started off in Thailand, you'd see as to display my trophies up there. Those are related to public speaking, from Toastmasters, awards from other companies, mementos from other companies. The list goes on for creativity, for ideas. When I take part in a conference, seminar, give a keynote address. And majority of them are from Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a non-profit organization. They like to encourage you and give you a trophy. Wow, you did a good speech. Whatever, and some of them are the big ones, regional, national, and like inter-country kind of big trophies. The bigger, the more prestigious they win, the bigger it is. Okay. So at some point in my life, I experienced failure after failure. And the failure being, specifically, I try to get a job, I try to apply for jobs, I try to go to employers, try to go to companies. And, like you guys, I used to show my CV. This is my CV, sir. These are my credentials. I would show them my CV. I would show them my, awards in the resume. And then sometimes to impress people, because that time nobody was there to guide me, I would show them photographs of my trophies. I would show them a file, 800 certificates, public speaking, creativity, contributions, keynote speaker, this, that, participation, this seminar, that seminar. So I was to literally carry those folders with me in a car and sometimes show them. However, for years and years, people would admire, they would say, "Wow, nice, oh wow." But that was about it. They would get impressed, but I would never get the job. And even my mark sheet, even when you graduate and all that from your school or from your college, you have the mark sheet and attestation, right? You have done the degree and all that. Even that was no use. Like when I was young, I used to show my mark sheet. I was just pass mark. So I was not carrying my mark sheet to show them. But if they asked, valid evidence. It's a high school, completed, nothing. And then obviously, I joined that company that was issuing fake degrees. So I took masters in this, masters in that. Nothing. Nowhere. You go through life and at some point when you get failure after failure after failure, you snap. You reach a point where you get so mad. You want to scream, you want to shout, you lash out at the entire world. Because, see, remember this, what is the point? Let's say, for example, what is the point if you have a friend, but that friend is never there for you when you need them? What is the point of having a device? When you need to use a device, it never works. In the same way, what is the use of having a certificate or all these big impressive papers, work experience, all that, when nobody gives a damn, nobody values them? When you're awarded these certificates, the people in the group are busy clapping their hands and the management is standing and they take photographs and it's celebrated as a great accomplishment. Your family is proud of you, your friends, wow, and you share it on social media. I got this trophy, I got this paper, I got this certificate. Everyone, wow, they go. But then when you go into the real world and you show this, people smile, wow, that's nice. But when you need it for your education, for employment, when you need it for your survival, when you need it in the times of need, when you really need it, it's no use. Then what is the point, yeah? Why are we spending years and years to get this certificate? Why are we spending our time, effort, money, creativity, patience? People pray to God, and even I used to pray to God and do all those sacrifices, late night, burning the midnight oil, just to get those certificates and the trophies and all that. With so much pride, we put it up for the world to see, like those medals and all that. And then in the end, nothing. So what? This is just for us to feel good? Oh, I'm great. Look. I reached a point of disillusionment. Finally, I snapped. And then I took all these certificates, 800 of them, all tore, and I put them in fire. I didn't burn and destroy all of them. There are some which are still left. It's good memory, like childhood ones, and because those are school and nostalgic. The rest all, I was pissed off. In hindsight, should I have done that? Could have kept it. But anyway, even if I keep it, it's worthless paper. Trophies, all the small ones, I donated it. I gave it to a person who had access to orphanage and some children and school, and I said, just take it for free. Because what will I do with all those trophies? How am I going to use them? Why am I carrying them around? And that is why, after years and years of showing them to impress people, wow, so many trophies you have, wow, you're so smart. Finally, I said, hell with this, man. I don't need to impress anyone. People would see at the top and, wow, impressed. And people would come to my house and, wow, you're so smart. And I was like, let my work do the talking. No need for all this bullshit. And very soon, I stopped. I wrapped up all the trophies, everything else, and I put it in those boxes, and it has remained inside ever since. Because I didn't see any reason, any point, any purpose of simply having it and showing it and bragging about it. Because that is only for my insecurity. It's for nothing else. So this is how and why I burnt and destroyed all my certificates and all my trophies. Not trophies. I didn't destroy the trophies. I donated them. So what am I trying to tell you through this video? Obviously, it is not burn your trophies and burn your certificates and mark sheet. Please don't do that. Okay, that's not the point and purpose of this video. Rather, the main message I want to give you through this is, don't chase these credentials, these qualifications, these certificates, these awards. Don't chase them for bragging. Yes, we love to do it. Even today, I have Toastmasters who have added me and they show their trophy and best speaker, best award. I've been through it. I know it feels good when people congratulate you or you show you're smart or makes you, it validates. I'm intelligent, I'm talented, I'm smart. But those are empty. Those are only for those 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then people move on. Rather, instead of having these things to show off, have an understanding of the subject, have a mastery of what you're learning. You may not get a trophy or certificate or something to brag about. You completed this. You know, like in LinkedIn, you had that, so many people, I completed Harvard Business School online, Harvard Business School certification. It was my dream. It was nothing but an online course for 1 month or 3 months, and it was a dummy gimmick. Everyone on LinkedIn was bragging about it. Zero value. You're not a Harvard alumni, man. You're a stupid dumb fuck who did something online, one course. It's like I did a course online and I call myself a doctor. 1 month course. I'm doctor PhD. It's stupid of it. People think they can fool others. You cannot. Eventually, people realize you're fake. So for me, it is all about understanding the subject, gaining mastery over it, and then utilizing what I've learned to help my day-to-day struggles, day-to-day goals, day-to-day ambitions, and helping me improve my life. Because at the end of the day, compliments, likes, praises, collecting certificates, trophies, yeah, that makes you feel happy. Your whole shelf of trophies and certificates, yeah, it makes you look, wow, I'm great. That wow, I'm great is only for you, man. Eventually, people will look at it. First time, they'll be like, wow. Second time, wow. Third time, okay, thank you, enough. Not interested. And that's where it dies out. But then remember, that was scary. She suddenly said, wow. So eventually, what happens is like, it loses its charm, you know. It loses its charm, and then it comes down to your day-to-day, you know. Like, see, remember, you can impress the whole world with your expensive car, expensive house, expensive this, that. But tomorrow, if you're going through a financial crisis, your car, your house, and this and that, you'll have to liquidate everything. And then in your moments of need, suffering and pain, then you'll be in shame, right? Then people ask, hey, what happened? You were showing off. You are so great and all. Now what happened? And then you'll have to vanish. That is why many celebrities who fake it, when they really go through a tough time, finish. They just switch off from social media because you've dug your own grave. And that is why, you know, nowadays it's very hard to fool people. Like they say, fool me once, shame on me. But fool me twice. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So people will not get fooled anymore. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you with regards to my certificates, trophies. Like I'm saying again, please don't burn or destroy them. They serve as memory. If nothing else, just keep them. When you need them, you can use them. If nothing else, just let them be there. They're not killing you. And please don't burn it and tear it and show off on social media. It is a big mistake because tomorrow you might need for some legal purpose. And then if you burn it, then to get it back will be another nightmare. Anyway, This is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll tell you one major benefit for me after burning all these, getting rid of all this. It made me focus on what really matters and not gimmicks. Well, that's my story. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear from you. It's me signing off.